Hi guys, this is Deepika and welcome to my kitchen. It's been such a long time since I posted or made a video. I was preparing for an exam at work. It needed like my entire time because I also work full time. So I was not able to make videos, but now I'm back and I'm going to show a lot of great new ideas and recipes. So today I'm going to start with making a summer or a spring roll. It's a very healthy snack or lunch. It's not the fried version. I'm going to make it with rice wrappers. It tastes really good and it's very light, very healthy. And also I'm going to make two versions of it. One with a stuffed veggie version and the other one is like a curried cauliflower version. And I'm also going to show a few variations of cashew sour cream. I've been inspired by vegan cooking a lot nowadays. So I'm going to make like a cashew sour cream with different flavors. So that's a good spread, but it's very easy to make, I promise. So let's get started and go over the ingredients. So for the ingredients, I have some finely cut veggies here. This is cabbage, and then I have some carrots, green peppers, cucumbers, and some fresh mint leaves. You can also use basil leaves if you want to. And then as you can see, I thinly sliced everything so that it'll be easy for us to wrap it. And also try to avoid vegetables which are very watery because it tends to soak the wrapper. So make sure you choose vegetables which are not very watery. And even with the cucumber, as you can see, I removed some of the seeds from here. There was more seeds. So I removed the seed part because the seed part is usually very watery. And then I also have an avocado. So for the curried cauliflower stuffing, I have some cauliflower slices here. I just think it'll be easy to, wrap it if it's sliced. That's the reason I sliced them. And then I have some cilantro or coriander leaves. And then I have a mixture of spices here. So this is garam masala powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, red chili powder, and paprika for some smokiness. And then I also have, for the veggie rolls, I have some white pepper powder and black pepper powder. I like the flavor of white pepper powder. That's why I add it usually. Then I have a lime, and then salt and olive oil, and then the main ingredient, which is our rice paper. So I got this rice paper, Vietnamese spring roll rice paper from Whole Foods. It's pretty good. I've used it a few times. This is how it looks. As you can see, it's very thin and it's made of rice and starch. You can get this or whichever one you get. And I'm pretty sure this is readily available in all supermarkets and you can easily find it in the Asian section. So these are the ingredients for the rolls. And then as I said, I'm going to show you a sour cream dressing, but I will show that later once we prep all these things. That's also very easy, believe me. So now let's get cooking. First, I'm going to start marinating the cauliflower for the curried cauliflower. I'm just adding a little bit of olive oil, probably 1 teaspoon. And then I'm going to add some salt and then my spices. And then I'm going to add like half of this cilantro and then little paprika, lime. Then I'm going to give this a good mix. Okay, that's done. You see it smells so good already. So now that the marinade is ready, I'm going to let it soak for at least like 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can prepare our cashew sour cream and then we can roast the cauliflower and we'll have everything ready and then we can assemble the spring rolls. So next, on to the cashew sour cream. Now for the sour cream, I have some cashews soaking here. As you can see, I've been soaking these cashews for almost 3 hours now in some warm or hot water. And then for the basic cashew sour cream, I have some lime. You can also add vinegar. I just don't have vinegar, that's why I'm adding lime. Anything is fine. And then I have some white pepper powder and black pepper powder, salt and garlic powder. Garlic powder is optional since sour cream, like cashew nuts, is very bland, right? It's just a bit sweet, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor. So we're just infusing these flavors to trick your mind to think that it is sour cream. And also it is very healthy. You can also use it on any other salads. It's a really good recipe. And then I have a blender here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer my cashew nuts to the blender. I'm going to add some white pepper powder, not all of this. and then some black pepper powder. Very little garlic powder because I don't want it to be overpowering. And then first I'm going to start with half of a lemon or lime. My cashew sour cream is ready, so this is the consistency you want. It shouldn't drop immediately because I don't want it to be like a dressing. I want it to be like a thick sauce, so that you can coat your veggies with this and wrap the spring rolls, because if it's like a dressing it tends to make the wrappers very soggy. And then when I blended this, I added salt. I think I didn't show that back then. And then I also ended up adding 1 full lime. So now that our beautiful cashew sour cream is ready, the next thing we are going to make is grilling the cauliflowers, and then we'll start rolling the wrappers. I have a pan heating here. To this I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add the cauliflower. Can you see the golden crust which is getting formed? I love that. You can also actually roast this in the oven if you want to. And you can also use tofu or paneer instead of cauliflower. I think those will also taste really good. My cauliflower is getting roasted. I just kept it in really low flame. I want it to become nice and crispy. So in the meantime, I'm going to prep everything else. So when the cauliflower is ready, we can start rolling it. So I told you I'm going to show you 2 variations of the sour cream. So I have the plain one. This is just going to be the plain one. And then I have 2 cups here. So I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons to each. And then I have some Sriracha here. You can use whatever hot sauce you like. So to one version, I'm going to add some Sriracha. And then to the other version, I'm going to add some fresh basil pesto. This is store-bought. You can make it at home if you want to. I just have this leftover, so I thought it will be a good use of the pesto. Probably going to start with half a spoon because all these things are very flavorful, so I want to make sure I don't add too much. As you can see, my cauliflower is nicely roasted. The spices have turned brown and the cauliflower has turned brown. I just left it to sit for a few minutes because I didn't want to add like the hot cauliflower into the wrappers. So now this is ready. Now I'll show you how to roll the wrappers now. I started rolling out my wrappers. So as you can see, I have a bowl here with some water. And guys, do follow the instructions in your spring roll wrapper, whatever you get. For me, it says dip wrapper in water, remove quickly and spread flat on a plate. But for me, it doesn't work immediately. So I tend to soak it and I feel it. And when it becomes soft, that's when I take it out. So let's start now. I'm going to soak this in this bowl of water. And I just keep feeling it to see if it becomes soft. Okay, this has become soft now. And then I place it on a plate which will make sure that it doesn't stick to the plate. If you put it on this wooden surface, it's going to stick. So that's why I chose this plate. So now my wrapper is soaked. I'm going to first start making the veggie rolls with Sriracha. So how I like to start is add a few veggies down here. So now I'm going to add some mint leaves to this. And then some green peppers. I'm going to make this version with the Sriracha sour cream. So I like to add a few dollops. And then I'm going to season this at every stage. So for the veggies, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of white pepper because I tend to feel that the veggies are very flat. Then my veggies again. And don't worry guys if it falls off because we are going to wrap this, it'll be fine then. So now the rolling part. It is a bit tricky, I should say, but you get used to it. So what I like to do is just press all your veggies in and then start rolling from the bottom. Do this and then make sure you tuck in the sides because you don't want any gap. So do this on the sides. If your veggies are like, you know, protruding, just press them in. And don't worry, it's not gonna tear that easily. So now once everything is like, you know, pressed in, I just start rolling it inside. See, now it is a tone a bit, but that's fine because we are gonna have this layer come around it. That's it. You see, it doesn't look professional, but it tastes good and it solves the purpose. My veggie spring rolls are ready, or summer rolls. They look really fabulous. And guys, you can also add cooked quinoa if you want to this, you know, if you want to add more protein. And also, as I said, tofu or paneer or anything will work. I'm taking the pesto one because I like the pesto. And also you can reduce the veggies and, you know, have more wrapper if you want, but I like it loaded with veggies. That's why I made it with this way. Okay, so I'm going to dip this in a little bit of Sriracha as well. That tastes so good. It's so good, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Do subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. And I thank you all so much for supporting me. I think I have around 260 subscribers now. I haven't been posting for a while, but I promise I'm getting back to it. And also do follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you aren't already. It's Deepika's Kitchen on both Facebook and Instagram, and my Facebook page reached 1,000 likes recently, so I was so happy about it. So I'll see you again with another exciting video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.